We're at October Gallery today, and this is Art TV Network. Today, we're talking with Gwen and Renda about food. Renda, you have some questions?
Yes, I do. Evelyn,
Yeah.
I have it pretty much together.
Alrighty.
But I have issues with the healthier foods and making the right choice when I'm in the market.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll have a little list, then I'll deter from my list. I feel as though my inner spirit is calling me to be a better person. It's like I'm beating up on my body. I feel like I have too much fat on me.
Okay.
And I want to let it go. Would you help me with that?
Well, here are my suggestions.
Okay.
You can see whether or not they're useful to you.
Sure.
I think one of the important things that we have to do when we go to the market is make sure we don't go in there hungry.
Okay.
And that's really important because then your senses are saying, oh, that looks good, that smells good, I think I better take one of these.
Yeah.
The list helps because, and I think trying to stay close to that list is really important because eating is tied to emotions. Or at least that's what I've learned. What do you think about that, Gwen?
Yes, I do. I truly believe eating is tied to emotions. And you can take a look at sometimes when you pick or choose something, especially if it's a carbohydrate or you deter from whatever you want that's on your list, to figure out or feel what you're feeling at that moment.
Okay.
When you go to eat or to go to the grocery store. You know, see what your feelings are. Are you happy, sad, joyful, whatever? And it determines whether or not the food choices that you're making are good ones or not good ones.
Okay. Sounds good. Because I know that I can conquer this. And I also want to do vegan.
Ah, that's exciting.
I want to do vegan, and you are the vegan queen.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you are.
Well, I'm vegan. I don't know about the rest, but I can tell you what my experiences are.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you've been helping me, and I was even telling Gwen, my friend Gwen, and you're my friend Evelyn, and I was speaking about how I've learned a lot from you, just in listening and hearing how you and your family, you know, and how you got started, and you're always very helpful with allowing someone to ask you a question, and you give them what you have in you, and I thank you for that.
The other things you want to pay attention to is, let's say that you go and you're in the market, because we were talking about being in the market. Then take a look at the things that you're about to purchase, and figure out for yourselves how many of those things are carbs.
Okay.
Or even on your plate. Let's say you're at home, you're not even thinking, you're putting things on your plate. Well, how many carbs do you have on there?
Yes.
Now, everybody concentrates on carbs. We don't want to just play carbs down, but you're only paying attention to see what your behavior pattern is, and then see if you can change that. Okay, so if you want to eat one carb, then see if you can substitute that for the other for vegetables in whatever form. But now, suppose you have brown rice. Well, good. But then let's say you put corn on there. And then you add a little lima beans. And then, you say, well, I'm going to have some fruit for dessert.
Okay,
you say, well, look, I got vegetables, I got rice, I got fruit. But those are all carbs.
those are all carbs.
Those are all carbs.
And that's making sugar and fat in the body?
And that is, you're in other words, your diet might not be as balanced as you'd like.
I see.
Now
even though it's vegan, it's not as balanced
because
as vegan.
Corn is carbs. Lima beans are carbs. Some people love them so much.
Okay.
I mean, you're getting protein also, but you see, you might if that were your plate.
Okay.
Or if let's say I'm having rice, I'm having macaroni and cheese, I'm having a little pizza, I'm having all things that taste great.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is concentrate on greens.
Okay.
But not just any greens.
Okay.
You want kale, collard greens, bok choy.
Okay.
Green stuff.
All right.
Salad is wonderful, but you want to get really good and healthy. You want your brown rice and your greens. Make sure you double up on your greens. Those are very good. You need the chlorophyll.
Like spinach.
Yes, spinach is good.
Broccoli.
Broccoli is very good. What else? Can you think of something else you like?
I like Brussels sprouts.
Excellent.
You like Brussels sprouts?
Cabbage.
Oh, I love cabbage.
Yeah.
And it's all in the way you cook it,
It's
too,
all-
isn't it?
like
I need
cabbage,
help.
you can
I
put-
seriously do. I need
You
help.
know, when I cook cabbage, I like to put onions, green peppers, red peppers, carrots.
How about portion size? I'm doing some reading about portion sizes. Like, you shouldn't have to just say you're going to diet all your life.
No.
Of course, change your eating habits and your portion size. No matter what you eat, even if it's healthy, you should have a better portion.
Yes.
Do
Yes.
you girls agree with that?
I think that's important. But if you're going to have larger portions, then make that in your vegetables. Eat
Okay.
lots of greens. Fill up on that. And then, but never get away from eating your carbs. I mean, never get away from eating your, what do I want to say? What kind of carbs? I want the 100% carbs, like 100% whole wheat, 100% whole rice, 100% whole spelt, millet, all of those whole grains.
Barley. Barley is really
yes.
good.
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Okay.
Yes, quinoa. All of these are very important carbs, but you're going to eat 100%. So in other words, you're not going to eat any
100%.
white rice, okay,
no white
or
rice.
anything that has been bleached.
Okay.
And then as a vegan, you would not eat any meat,
Well, I want to do vegan at
Nor
least 1 or
fish.
2 days.
nor eggs,
Nor eggs.
nor honey.
What egg substitute?
What would be an egg substitute?
there's
Well, they call egg beaters.
Yeah.
I use egg beaters now.
Um,
You like egg beaters?
I'm not sure. Check that. That might have egg white.
It might.
Check
Okay.
that. That
All
might
right.
have egg white, which
Yeah,
means
it's
it
time to
still
get
has
serious.
egg.
Okay.
And of course, the idea of being vegan is to be compassionate, because the living beings want to live like we do. And so
Yes.
when you consider that, that's just another angle. I mean, just think about that. It's a
will.
lot to wrap around all at once. But
Okay.
It's a daily thing. Take it day by day.
good idea.
And that's a good thing because every day, this is what you put in your mind, and today, and then tomorrow. But if you do it now, so if you're thinking about tomorrow, you're good at doing it now.
Okay.
And then tomorrow you'll be good at doing it that day too. So take it day by day.
Process.
It's a process.
Day by day.
Yeah, good
Yes.
advice. I like that, Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm on camera, so I don't know if I'm gonna say my weight. Well, I'm not
You don't have
ashamed.
to, but
I'm
you
like,
don't have to. It's not necessary because we're
Yes.
we're not there. We're just talking about ideas that
Yeah.
might work.
because it's
Right.
not just about the weight. It's holding on to, as you ladies were saying earlier, just that negativity and trying to rush to the punchline about losing. And it's not about the losing.
No.
It's about being different.
Oh, you're a beautiful lady. Don't
Thank
forget
you.
that.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Yeah.
that.
Thank
Everybody knows that when you walk into a room. And so size can't matter when we're talking about beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, for your own comfort, you may decide, well, I'd like to make a change. Just like as if you said, well, I'd like to change my outfit.
Yes.
That's because you're making a choice, but not because the one you have on, there's something wrong with.
Wrong with it.
Thank you, ladies.
Yes.
Thank you. I agree with that. Yes, I'm coming on a little strong, but I do believe that inside my heart is good, and I connect with good people. I really do, and it's a choice. So I need to apply that. You know, I'm being lackadaisical, like in a playground. I'm not ready to come out of the playground because if I was,
That's right. That's right.
boom, boom, boom.
So that's all. So as Gwen said, take it a
Yeah.
day at a time. If you decide, you know what, one day a week, Wednesdays, I'm going to be vegan on Wednesdays.
Yes, I think I'll try
And
that.
you know on Tuesday that Wednesday's coming,
Yes, yes.
and you're going to be vegan.
Thank
And
you.
that's how you do it. And then the next week you say, I'm going to be vegan again on Wednesday. And maybe the third week you say, you know what, Wednesday and Friday.
Whoa.
Wednesday wasn't so bad. How about
Uh-uh.
Wednesday and Friday?
Wednesday
And you
and Friday.
gradually
Yeah.
do it. And the fourth week you may say, back to one day again,
Yeah.
Okay.
because it's all up to you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. Well, but there's one thing else I would say is that there's beauty in all of us, and we have to know that. And once we know that, there's nothing else. You experiment with everything, so we experiment with that. And each time you decide to do, it's an experiment. You're exploring just to see what you can put together. You know, as a vegan, as you put the foods together and explore and just love it.
I'm ready. Thank you. Thank you both.
Very good.